Ja, und ich bin's wieder, Käse neue Herren, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Jetzt hätte ich mich fast wieder versprochen, so genial wie ich bin. Und beim letzten Mal haben wir die Aussage von Albi gehört und es spricht viel zu sehr dafür, dass er tatsächlich das alles verübt hat. Und dann haben wir auch noch hier über die Divination Séance von Rafer die letzten Momente des Opfers gesehen und das spricht auch wieder dafür, dass Albi es gewesen ist. Und jetzt redet der Richter auch noch hier von dem Defense Culpability Act. Und was das ist, erfahren wir jetzt.
You'd be free to slink back to your own country with your tail between your legs.
The Defense Culpability Act? What's that?
What? You mean you honestly don't know?
No. Und jetzt rasten die wieder aus, so, oh mein Gott, wie kann er das nicht wissen? Entschuldigung, dass ich Ausländer bin. What was all the hubbub? Well, well. Not only is he a lying, black-hearted lawyer, he's also an imbecile. Your Majesty, I think you'd better explain the Defense Culpability Act to him.
Yes, I think I'd better. The Defense Culpability Act, or DC Act for short, is as follows. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In other words, if you help the accused by defending him and he is found guilty, you will receive the same sentence as he.
What? What kind of insane law is that? Ein bescheuertes Gesetz.
Under the DC Act, many an attorney has been convicted and met with a grim fate. Some went to prison, others received the death penalty. That's why there are so few in our country today who admit to being an attorney.
Ist das ein Wunder? Alter, Schreckensherrschaft. Für Anwälte zumindest. That's as it should be. The history of our courts proves that. Attorneys are black-souled creatures who will tell any lie to save the accused. Thus, attorneys deserve to be exterminated. I've never felt so much hostility coming at me on so many sides. What could happen to make everyone feel this way?
You fell right into my trap, Phoenix Wright. Your win streak against me and my brother ends today. With the Seance and the DC Act on my side, I'll finally get my revenge.
So that's why he was so eager to have me defend LB.
Chased out and humiliated back home, fate brought me to the foothills of Kurain. I thank my lucky stars that I'm chief prosecutor here now.
Defense, note that if I rule that the accused is guilty, you will go to prison too.
That explains Albi's reaction earlier. Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that!
Your Majesty, isn't the prison sentence a bit lenient? After all, we're talking about treason. One should pay for such a crime with one's life.
Also, von Witzfigur zur Oberwitzfigur. Mit Bitch-Faktor. I mean, hallo, mein Leben steht auf dem Spiel. Bist du blöd?
Yes, I believe the death penalty might be appropriate under these circumstances.
The death penalty?! No way! You're kidding, right, Your Majesty?
Do I look like I'm kidding? I'll have you put your life and your dark-tainted soul on the line here.
This can't be happening. The courts of resignation. Our courts are well known as thus. In this land, where my seances provide the truth and no attorneys can intervene, criminals know that all they can do is resign themselves to their fate.
Oh, foreign lawyer, I ask you once more. Are you sure you still want to defend the accused?
There's Maya to think of it, all of this too. I can't just lay down my life. What in the world should I do? Naja, es steht zwar unser Leben auf dem Spiel, aber wir sind fucking nochmal Phoenix Wright. Also, wir haben schon schlimmere Sachen erlebt, also. Wir machen weiter. Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place? To help those with no one on their side? I can't just abandon everything I believe in. All I can do now is stand firm and fight!
Well, don't hold your tears back on my account, Phoenix Wright. Admit your defeat and grovel before me, the chief prosecutor for your life.
No! Just no. Even if it means being subject to the Defense Culpability Act. I will defend Albie!
What?
But Mr. Wright! The defendant insists he's innocent. And not even a Divination Séance should be accepted without examination.
Polkunka!
But if I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty too. Even knowing that, you still want to defend me? I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. So I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it. Barb-headed attorney, you continue to amuse me. Though your Bob jobs are proving to be more than mere jokes. Your benevolence. Believe me when I say that this attorney will knock your insides out. Insolent, disrespectful attorney. You'll have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight Realm. Ha, ich posiere!
Not a wise move, traveler. Not wise at all. You should have taken the chance I afforded to save your life. But you have made your choice. The Defense Culpability Act will be applied to this case. And with this verdict, you'll both soon be parting with your heads.
Mann, seid ihr brutal veranlagt! Seriously! The souls of the departed speak only the truth, and I but give their message a voice. If you think my insides contain falsehood, I challenge you to prove it. Alles klar. Dann los geht's. Inside. Rafer's inside. The accused swung whatever he was holding down to the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. A murder after the morning dance of devotion? These are the victim's experience just before his death. As the victim's final memories, we can assume they aren't lies. So how do I break this down? Allow me to relieve you for your ignorance, defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision? Come to think of it, I did see words, like Song of Ceremony and Incense. The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch. All is laid bare in the pool of souls. So what Mr. Roll experienced with his 5 senses appears in the vision as words, right? Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with unparalleled clarity. Works for me. I can use all the extra information I can get. Now, to find the contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your Benevolence, I ask that you please show me the seance vision again. Very well. Und hier sehen wir es. Die Gefühle, Geräusche, die ihr hört, Geruch, der Gefühl von Schmerz und dann war er tot. Wait a minute. Her Benevolence said after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? Isn't there something off about that? So, und jetzt kommen wir zur Funktion der Dance of Devotion Insight-Klärung. I'll use these arrows to select the insight I think is off. Dann machen wir das. The accused away with the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. I still can't believe a murder after the morning dance of devotion. Yes, this is the insight that sounded funny. Now, I'll just carefully compare this insight with the seance vision. If I notice a sensation that seems contradictory, I'll tap Select. Gut. Dann tun wir das mal. Vergleichen wir mal die Insights mit Dings. Schauen wir uns das nochmal an. Alles, was wir tun müssen, ist einfach mal hier Dings die Insights von Rafer, also die Erklärung zu dem, was sie da wahrgenommen hat, also wie sie das interpretiert, mit der Vision von den letzten Erinnerungen des Opfers zu vergleichen und da Unstimmigkeiten mit dem, was sie sagt und den Gefühlen und den 5 Sinnen, die er in dieser Zeit wahrgenommen hat, zu vergleichen und daraus dann einen Widerspruch zu finden. Es kann sein, dass es wieder ein bisschen holprig kam, hier meine Erklärung, aber ich bin auch kein Erklärbär, for fuck's sake. This is it. This is the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. Now I just select the sensation I think is inconsistent and then present it. Und in diesem Fall ist es halt, wo sie meinte, ein Mord nach dem Dance of Devotion des Morgens. Allerdings sieht man hier... Ach so, das ist der Geruch. Er riecht das. Incense. Ich war mir nicht sicher, was jetzt nochmal das Gelb war. Das Gelbe war, aber es war der Geruch. Blau ist hier die Sicht. Und grün ist das Gehör. In diesem Fall, er hörte, während er erschlagen wurde, den Song. Also das Lied. Also wurde er nicht nach dem Tanz getötet, sondern während dem Tanz. Ist noch logisch. Wait just a moment. Yes, what is it, Barbed Hat? You're saying the incident occurred after the morning dance of devotion, right? That's right. What of it? Then isn't it strange that Mr. Roll could still hear the song of ceremony?
Oh my, you're absolutely right.
Is that all that troubles you? Huh? What the victim heard was just a practice run of the song of ceremony. Practice run? What are you talking about? Mr. Payne, if you would.
Certainly. Allow me to explain. The incident occurred in the interval between the morning and afternoon dances. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall.
Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate the statement.
I see. So what the victim heard was that practice session.
There goes my contradiction. Okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the room where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing.
However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me.
Ask away, Your Majesty.
It's a big temple. The performance hall and treasure room are quite far from each other. Could the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room?
He's right. It is a very big temple. Well, how about it, Mr. Payne?
Your Majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of Temple, including the treasure room.
Oh, that's right.
Speakers? For what purpose?
Are you serious, Mr. Wright? They're to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall throughout the temple.
That's why the victim could hear the song of ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run going on in the performance hall, heard over the speakers.
Thank you for your explanation, Your Benevolence. That makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me.
Think nothing of it.
No, if you wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us?
Very well. Insight revised. Also verändert sie jetzt entsprechend ihre Aussage, ihre Interpretation. The song of ceremony the victim heard was a practice run through the temple speakers. Alles klar. I think I'm getting the hang of this. If I point out an inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. So if I keep pointing things out, maybe I can knock all of her insights out after all. I'd better find another inconsistency, no matter how small. Dann machen wir das doch mal. It's a bit hard to focus on the insights with the seance vision ongoing. I'll try using the pause button to temporarily stop the vision. Gut, machen wir das. There, I paused the vision. I think I can touch the flashing panels to jump to different parts of the vision. I'll try moving the Mitama mark to the flashing red panel there. Wie du willst. Whoosh. Okay, now that I know how to get around in Seance visions, it's time to find inconsistencies between the insides and the vision. Gut, dann machen wir das nochmal. Erst einmal pausen wir das nochmal. Setzen wir es nochmal in Pause und gucken nochmal. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Das hatte mich auch schon von Anfang an etwas gestört. Auch wo ich das zum ersten Mal gespielt habe. Also einmal hier. Dann playen wir das noch. Setzen wir es nochmal auf Play. Gucken wir nochmal. Und zack. Erst dann spürt er den Schmerz. Also ist das im Grunde genommen andersherum. Zuerst kam das Schwarze, die schwarze Sicht, und dann fühlte er den Schmerz. Na, vielleicht sollte ich... Wusch. Gut. Dann wollen wir doch mal. Sight. Hab dich. You're saying the victim's field of vision went dark right after he was struck, correct? Of course, as anyone with eyes can see. Well, pardon me, but I must disagree. What? Your benevolence, please take another look at the exact moment the victim felt pain. Oh! Everything goes black and then, only after that, the victim feels pain. Inconceivable! This places the order of events at odds with what you say happened. My word!
Polkunka! Your benevolence! What is the meaning of this?
I cannot be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy.
If what the third says is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply can't ignore.
Now, let's not be too hasty, Your Majesty. I think I can clear this up.
Uh-huh.
You have something to add, Mr. Payne?
1,000 apologize. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear.
And that would be?
On the day of the incident, there was a power outage, a blackout in one part of the temple. And as I recall, the crime scene was in the sector. The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
Or rather, you knew all along and are only letting it slip now. That's convenient, Payne.
The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers.
Oh, there was a blackout there, was there? Well now, that explains everything, does it not?
What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us if you would.
The blackout occurred when the accused and the victims were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down to the victim's head.
I see. That makes perfect sense, your benevolence.
So the victim was struck after the lights went out. The depths of your insights is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone.
Well done! Long may you live and prosper! Hey, I want to live long and prosper too!
I versucht.
Enough applause. You flatter me.
Now, your benevolence, in light of this new information.
Yes, of course. I will alter my insight. Gut, danke. One can safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. Das war's. So much for my inconsistency. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can dig up. Und genau das Pause machen wir dann beim nächsten Mal. Jetzt, wo wir einen Hang dafür haben, wie das mit den Insights läuft, können wir das ja beim nächsten Mal etwas schön geschmiert und ohne weitere Erklärungen machen. Gut. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen, das war's mal. Also wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Sehr geil.